What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another speed rebuild. I say another, even though I'm not 100% sure if we have actually done one this Madden, but pretty much every single Madden since the beginning of time, we have attempted some sort of rebuild video. No, I think we did. I think we had a speed rebuild. I think it was actually kind of a unique idea for this, quote-unquote unique. I mean, it's not really that unique, but we've always kind of tinkered with speed rebuilds here and there. We've done them every so often. I know you guys always ask, speed rebuild versus Bengal, do those again. It's like, I don't know if that'll come back. I mean, maybe. I don't know. But we're going to do a speed rebuild today. Words are hard. I decided to go with the Bengals because I thought, you know, high potential team. After like 3 or 4 seasons, the Bengals are actually a pretty decent roster, and they actually make the Super Bowl every so often, but they're not superly consistent in winning the Super Bowl, especially year one. Definitely not year one. And you can see here their overall is pretty low. I do not know what type of trade bait we're going to have for this team, but of course we're going to try. As you can see, there are some okay players. This is also the updated free agency roster, so I'd imagine Awuzie was this offseason, right? I'd imagine Hendrickson, of course, was. Hilton, I would imagine, was this offseason as well. So, you know, we got the updated names all across the board. Like, the Cardinals should have J.J. Watt here, and, you know, there's some other things. The Cardinals are a pretty solid roster. That could be a team we'd be putting high on our list for next Madden on the online league. Like, I always try, like, the Cardinals are maybe too good. I always try to have a team that isn't completely set, you know, for our Rams league. I know we're talking, the reason why we're talking about ideas is because this is quote-unquote a new idea, right? Like, it's not new to the Madden community, but it's new to the channel. Like, this could be like a regular thing we do, where maybe if we don't win the Super Bowl, we add a minute each time, and you know, ultimately we'll be at like a 50-minute speed rebuild because we're never going to win a damn Super Bowl. But I'm thinking about ideas. You know, I actually thought about maybe doing a franchise where, you know, we do, I don't know, 2 episodes of video and we choose a new team after the season is over. I don't know, man. It's not like I'm out of ideas. It's just I don't know what ideas people would want to see. I feel like if I did something where, you know, it's a same realm, different team franchise, people would get attached to the first team, or I'd get attached to the first team, or we wouldn't have enough time to develop players. I don't know, but enough of that. Let's get into you know, what we are going to be aiming for. So we're going to be giving ourselves 10 minutes. I think that is plenty of time to make trades. The thing is, I haven't done something like this since before they had the trading update, so I'm not sure how hard it is going to be to actually trade for players, specifically when we don't really have a whole lot of trade bait. Like, we're going to have to be using that first overall pick or whatever, you know, the first round pick we have very wisely, because that's probably going to be our biggest trade piece. Of course, it seems like we have a couple of corners here. We have 2 safeties, don't need both of them. Pratt would be a guy I would like to start here, so maybe Bynes or Gaither. I actually like Gaither as well, so Bynes or Logan. Logan does pretty good in Sim. Bynes, sorry, pal. Bynes would be traded, but he's 31. The game kind of, you know, doesn't really value those guys anymore. So, you know, this could actually be a challenge. The clock will start when we're on the trade, but looking at what we should do, I don't know if guards are still kind of easy to trade for, but maybe a guard or 2. A tight end. Tight ends are usually still pretty low value. Linebacker should definitely be on the list. And yeah, I mean, we got to try to trade for some big name, possibly. Wide receiver is actually not that bad. I'd like to trade Tate off, and maybe even Higgins if he has a lot of value because he's a rookie. I just don't think he's going to do super well in Sim for us. Drops passes. Wow, so much potential, but what a bad trade to get. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much more to it. Of course, the Bengals didn't really perform super well in real life. New roster, Trey Hendrickson, that's a bit of an iffy move. But once we hit manual trade is when we will begin. So, without a further ado, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Hit both of them at the same time. And I do not know what I want to attack. So, we already mentioned that we want a tight end. We should probably be looking by roster. The Buccaneers don't value O.J. Howard that much because he's a backup to Gronk. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's quick. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if that's the best choice. I love me some O.J. Howard. You guys know that better than anyone. But is that the best choice? I think that's the best choice. It already looks like the best choice. We're spending a lot of time on a position that, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. There might be better tight ends. That's the thing. As we go on, if we turn this into a proper series, we'll actually learn about, which players are doable and, this and that. So this appears to be a pretty clear-cut trade. 6th round with Bernard should be enough. It is. You get O.J. Howard. Running back already is fine with Mixon. P. Ryan is actually not terrible. He is pretty slow, though. Auden Tate, Uzomah, and Drew Sample. The thing is, with the new thing as well, is if they're lower in overall, they usually don't show value. The Giants are a team that might be trading someone halfway decent. Bradbury is pretty old. No, he is. He's Galladay. I mean, that's not really a huge win anyways. Saquon, don't need him. Leonard needs a contract. We know they paid him in real life, but the game might not know it. Not the biggest need in the world. This team could use one guy, though. Riley Reef is a bit of a debatable one. Man, Auden Tate. I don't know why. The Giants are just a team that I always feel are going to be easy to trade with, and then here we are. Will Hernandez, maybe? Adoree Jackson. He's not really that much better than the guys we have. Oh, Will Hernandez sucks. Might be able to get him for actually, really cheap. Let's see. 6th round pick next year. That's way too low. Damn it. This is unfortunate. I'm getting sad. It's just not going the way I want it to. Covington, who I read as Covington at first. We're off to a terrible... Yo! 2 minutes are already gone? Okay, dude. I don't have time. I'm training for a 73 overall guard. Are you effing kidding me? What am I doing? Oh, it's so nerve-wracking. Trey Waynes is a higher overall. We'll get rid of... okay, do it. Somebody. Jaguars, what do they got? Shaquille, Miles. Oh, Miles Jack would be a win. That might be too high, though. Ooh, that could be a good trade. 3rd round pick? Yeah, show more speed here. Oh, here we go. We got a 2nd round pick. We do have all the draft picks in the world. What are we doing? 2nd round pick next year. We got Miles Jack. Okay. I don't know why I wasn't freaking out before. We should be going way faster. Anyone? I'm trying to think. Is there... I think it's usually DBs. Oh, Marcus Cannon. Not a bad call. 6th round pick. He's 400 years old. That's not a bad play. You're going to be seeing a lot of Marcus Cannon plays when we do these videos, huh? That's got to be enough, right? Thank you, Marcus Cannon, new tackle. Okay, so I've done a lot more in the last, whatever minutes because I've realized that I can't be wasting clock. We are, wasting the shot clock here, and it's just not a good idea. Bynes is an okay overall. I still don't want him, though. Larry Ogunjobi, they actually paid him a decent bit, I'm pretty sure. I don't really care, but I just thought I'd bring it up. The Raiders, do they even have any of the original guys? Oh, Richie Incognito's got to be nothing in value, right? Oh, he's old. Richie Incognito, the bully. Going to be a big part of this as well. Oh, my load. Let's do a 4th this instead. 4 minutes gone, but we've definitely increased the pace. Obviously, our favorite boy, what's his damn name? Quentin Nelson isn't really a viable option anymore. Is there a team that needs a tight end? The Panthers probably need a tight end, right? Oh, they need a tight end bad. They down bad. They down as bad as me at this point. DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. Corner Deontay. Why'd I call him Deontay? It's Dante. Maybe not. Chin is hard to get. That's Robinson. That would be a sell and a half. Chin is hard to get. We can pay. What about, I know they just got all their tight ends, but McCourty would be a decent name, right? Shouldn't be that hard to get. DT. Mate, I almost want to restart because I was just I don't know why, but I just feel I wasted so much time, didn't I? Pratt and Gaither, no. Man, they don't want to let him go. Crappers. Halfway through the clock, we need some O-linemen at least, right? As I'm trading. No, misclick. This is illegal. The Lions. Oh, Ragnow, whatever his name is. I want him Ragnow. Do I want to give up a 1st round pick for a lineman, though? Next year, sure. Okay, that might have been too high. That's okay. We get a lineman. It wasn't okay. I'm really sad, actually. That's just a very bad decision. I feel like we should get a better wide receiver. I'm willing to trade both off for a good wide receiver. Anyone got, like, green interest for my guy here? Like a DK Metcalf would be sick, but they don't look like they really need a wide receiver, right? DK Metcalf in a first round? That's too much. DK Metcalf in a second next? We don't have a second next. Let's go first round pick. Come on, give me DK. Okay, I may have overtraded. Like I said, that pick 6 is very valuable. I'll get better at these. I really won't, but I'm saying that. T. Higgins. Man, we selling out here, though. Do need the 2 DTs. 1 pass rusher would be sick, though. Like, who would we get? Who's an old guy that's good? Who's an old guy that's good? Why would I go to this team? They don't have anybody. Their team sucks. Texans are terrible. Texans fans are like, yo! The Bills? We run out of time. 3.5 minutes. This clock... Ooh. It's doable. Nah, they would... No. They're not making this trade without... Yeah, they're not doing this without T. Higgins. Can we give him like a 4th? Be happy with it? I should be happy with it. And I misclicked, so now we have to put T. Higgins back on the list. I'm doing that. I mean, I'm obviously doing that. Did I trade all the wide receivers, by the way? No, I think we have 2. Okay, that's fine. Okay, tight end. Uzuma. Did we have a team for these 2? Oh, man, I am getting all sweaty out here. I'm not, but I said it because it's funny. Tight end. Let's go back to the Panthers and grab... What about the Ravens? The Ravens don't need a tight end, but, like, we'll take their kicker and punter. Yeah, like, that wasn't even, like, good value for us, considering you could probably get them for nothing. But at least we're, you know, getting players back, right? We don't need Hubbard anymore. There's got to be a team that wants him. What do we need? What do we need? Another linebacker wouldn't hurt. Who is it? The Texans? Tunsil? No shot. No shot. Cooks, don't really need 3. Desmond King's not that bad, actually. That may have been an overtrade. Desmond King's always been kind of easy to get. I mean, we completely crippled the team, but at least we got some players. Oh, we got to get Trey Waynes out of here. Like, it's not like he's not a good player. It's just there's no point. Gaither, Jack, Pratt, Wilson. Okay. Somebody take him. What do we need the most? Colts would do is trade. I mean, Quentin Nelson's been valued higher now, but that's still... Nope. But, yeah, maybe there's a shot. Kelly could be someone here. Kelly would be kind of clutch, right? Could go for the corner. Kenny Moore, put him at safety. Stewart wouldn't be a terrible DT to get. Damn it, Kenny Moore ain't doing it. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. My voice is going away. Packers could use, like, all of this stuff. What do they have, though? Packers got a lot of talent. Elton! No, they don't want him. Oh, no, we're about 1 minute left. The Patriots are not the team you want to go to. The Panthers. Just give us Chin, dude. Oh, my Lord. I'm choking. I'm actually choking out here. Devontae. A better linebacker? I don't know why. The Colts. What do you have that you could possibly offer? Bobby Okereke? Bobby and Mark? Oh, that's okay. That's not bad. Is there anyone else we could do, though? Like O-line, we have Cannon and Reef. We don't need Reef. Don't need Spain. And we don't need Trey. 37 seconds. Falcons. Don't tell me Julio Jones is 95 overall and tradable. He is, but we don't have the value anymore. Jake Matthews. Oluokun. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. 22 seconds left for me. Logan Wilson has always been kind of good in sim. By the time I even find all the players I want to get rid of, we'll be screwed. What am I doing? I got 11 seconds. Linebacker needy team. Eagles. Brandon Brooks. 6 seconds. No! Last 2 picks. Last second. Ah! Jesus, that was loud. Okay. Relax, pal. Okay, nah. I don't know how good it actually was because we were all over the place. But I will adjust the lineup. Jeez, that was loud and scary. I will adjust the lineup, and we will go from there. All right, so we ended up with an 82 overall. Apparently, Mech has an upgrade. We're going to have auto upgrading on, and we are going to bump the sliders to 150 for each. But this is what the team ends up with. I would have liked a better right tackle, some with more hair. Sorry, Pally is kind of on the older side. But, we got 2 offensive linemen. There's definitely a few guys we left on the board, I imagine. There's some oldies. I'm trying to think. Maybe a Whitworth if he's not superstar, if he's even around anymore. There's some oldies. I didn't really have the time to think. I didn't want to pre-plan all this out or anything like that. Joe Burrow, the rookie. Obviously, we had to stick with him. There's no choice. Joe Mixon. Obviously, we had to stick with him. No choice. Metcalf. I wanted a big-name guy, and that's a pretty big-name guy. Tyler Boyd, obviously, number 2, 88.5 overall, looking okay. Howard, there were some other options. I think even a Gesicki would have been potentially better, but still, we landed, replacements there. Defensively, vastly upgraded the linebacking group with Okereke, Aluokan, and Miles Jack. I thought those were very solid moves. And honestly, didn't even know that Jack was superstar, so that was actually a really big win. We definitely undervalued our draft picks, especially considering they were projected to be pick 6. But, for a first time doing, an updated trade thing, not the worst, right? Kept Jesse Bates as the starter. Traded off Ricardo Allen and started Von Bell. Hilton's number 2, Awuzie at number 3, and then, of course, the new corner, Desmond King at number 1. Trey Hendrickson kept him there. DTs kept them there, and then we got a big name in Danielle Hunter. And, of course, we filled the kicker-punter spot with literally just the Ravens kicker-punter, which may be a move that comes up quite often. All right, now another important thing for, these series is the scheme. Do you think we should just keep the Bengals scheme here? Do you think going forward we just keep whatever team we are, keep their scheme? Or should we try to go for, the more powerful schemes? Which, honestly, at this point, with the way some of the sims have gone for me, I can't even confirm what the best one is. Is it still the Patriots or the Bears offense? I know Cincy's defense is actually pretty decent for 4-3s, but I'm actually not sure. Let me know that. I actually don't 100% know, and I've actually had people ask me, and I'm like, can't tell you there, buddy. All right, so either this is going to be kind of good, and, we're going to show off our rebuilding trading skills, or this is going to be an absolute disaster, and the video is going to suck. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, no, please. Please. Hey, not bad. 9-7. We made the playoffs. I'll show you guys who didn't force any wins because this one, I always say, I don't have any horses in the race. I'm not a gambling man. But in this situation, it definitely I do have a horse from the race because if it doesn't, if we don't make the playoffs, it's kind of sad. And it's going to be like, what's the point of the video? But we did it. And here we are. 4,000 yards for Burrow, 33 touchdowns, 18 picks. Rushing, Joe Mixon, 1186, 4.8 yards per carry with 9 touchdowns. Not a bad scheme, actually. Kind of worked out. DK Metcalf went off. I just didn't want a slow guy. I needed a guy that could stretch the field for us. Tyler Boyd just doesn't have the speed for it. DK Metcalf is literally Randy Moss with no agility. And then O.J. Howard actually turned out really good in this season. O-line, I would say didn't block that well because, they didn't block that well. But it worked out because we made the playoffs. Miles Jack was decent. Sack totals, Danielle Hunter just apparently was not worth it. And then as far as kicking goes, Tucker, 15 for 18. Koch, or Cook, as he supposedly his name is said, 51.3 as well. Or not as well, but you know what I mean. That's his numbers. Any MVP consideration? Probably not, right? Cam Newton, love it. Love it a ton. Gotta love it. Anything on Offensive Player of the Year. Number 10 for Joey Burrow. 3 for Miles Jack. We got to try to go for Myles Garrett in one of these. Myles Garrett is always on top of the list. He's always balling out. Rookie of the Year, of course, Burrow doesn't surprise me. Best quarterback, number 5. Anyone else? Where's our guy here? Number 6. Metcalf at number 5. So doesn't appear we won any awards outside of Offensive Rookie of the Year, but we made the playoffs, and because this is a one-year situation, once again, I could go back. Ooh, hey, better than the Patriots, but we're going against MVP Cam. It's GG. But I could go back to the one where we did 3 seasons where we gave ourselves, I think it was 15 minutes, which is pretty impressive. 15 minutes for 3 seasons is not bad at all. I think it was 15 minutes. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below. I actually kind of like this. This was actually kind of fun to the trades, trading for new players, just trading in general, being able to get rid of my draft picks and not have to worry about the ramifications of not having rookies and whatnot. Of course, it'd be nice to make some sort of run out of this, but it's 10-7, 10-10. Bengals are actually not doing too bad here. Field goal, okay, as long as it's not a touchdown there. And third quarter is looking iffy. We get the 4-point lead. This is a very close game. Touchdown, please. Boys, look at them go. They don't get the 2-point. And against all odds, we beat the golden boy, the EA golden boy, Cameron Newton. Wow, that is actually surprising. It is not easy to beat Cam Newton in Madden, and Joe Burrow has done that, of course, with the help of his teammates. But let's be honest, it was pretty much all Joe Burrow. Sack totals. I'm surprised, the Patriots didn't try to trade for someone like O.J. Howard. Maybe I just have, a Madden bias for him, but, O.J. Howard needs a new team. It's simply put. Speaking of the man, gives himself a vertical upgrade. And look at how fast those numbers go up. Looking good. Now we're on to the divisional. I think it's safe to say that we've done a pretty decent job here going against the Browns. If we win this one, I'm just saying, you gotta like the video and subscribe. That's just, there's no other way around it. It's just that obvious. But yeah, I decided to do this speed rebuild mainly because I ran out of idea. Now, the main reason why is because, normally we'd have a rebuild on Thursdays and then Sundays, but I plan on doing a rebuild probably not tomorrow, but Sunday instead. And because we had one on Tuesday, it was a little bit of a rebuild lacking for some of you fiends out there that are looking for your fix. So I decided, hey, throw in a speed rebuild. It's like a quarter, half a rebuild. It gets you something, right? Ooh! Not a bad start. Of course, you knew Cleveland wasn't going to go quietly, but 14-7 is not a bad start. 17-7 now. Oh, come on, Cincy. Clutching up in the fourth. And they win! No shot! To the champion. I've seen the Bengals win year one, but it is not common. It is really not common. Wow. Not bad stuff at all. Sack totals, Larry Ungunjobi against his old team. I love it. Desmond King gets a pick. Of course, Ward got a pick as well. Their kicker missed a field goal, which, of course, in the end, lost them the game. Going up against, I don't even know who. Speaking of Chris Jones, maybe Chris Jones' team. It is the Titans. What a time for Joey to be like, hey, I want to get to X Factor. This is bad. Why did I click that? There's just no shot. There's just no way. 9-7 for both teams, though. If anyone deserves to win, it would be us here, right? Mitchell Schwartz on the Titans. Is that something that the game did, or did he actually do that in real life? I imagine he's just going to retire, right? All right, in Tennessee, winner goes to the Super Bowl. Pretty successful looking speed rebuild so far. Be a little bit awkward to win a Super Bowl, though, I will say. The Bengals are up 7-0. Tennessee had a couple of chances, couldn't deliver. 14-0, 14-3. Ooh, they get 3 right before half. That opens the game up or keeps them in it. 21-6, 28-6, 35-6. We're on to the Super Bowl. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I wonder how many times we would have to sim a regular, 2020 regular Bengals season and see when they would win the Super Bowl. I don't want to do it because it's just for one, I could get exposed. 2, it just sounds like a lot of work, but I can't imagine that it would take less than 8 sims for that to happen, right? So even though I have seen the Bengals win it, I don't feel like this is a common thing, right? This is actually pretty impressive. I should have looked at kicking, but who cares? This is good. We've done some trades. Am I the speed rebuild god? Maybe. I've heard it, floated around in many circles. Did he get it? I don't think he did, right? Yeah. Surprise. But yeah, many circles have circulated. I don't like to buy into rumors, whether they're true or true. But just saying, the Packers in the Super Bowl, great. Let's take a look at the game. So of course you can see we did not force any wins or anything crazy. We're on to that bowl. Floating phone, that's a good sign. That is a great sign. 87 overall against the Packers. 87 overall. The Packers were rated the highest roster in Madden with updated rosters, or not updated roster, but the end of season Super Bowl rosters. So to be right there with him is not bad at all. I will gladly take that. And here we are. Let's see. Can we beat Aaron Rodgers with Joey Burrow and tie his rings already in a rookie season? Gotta love that. That's a statistic that legitimately exists. 14-0. 20. Yo! First speed rebuild in how long? And we won the first try? How? How? I'm looking it up. I'm looking at what? I did a speed... Actually, I didn't even do one this year. Did I? I don't remember if it was this year or not. Because I thought it was a Vikings rebuild, but it's saying here Washington football team speed rebuild. I don't even know. But that's Madden 20 anyways. Yo! How about it? How about it indeed? We won the first speed rebuild, I would say, of many, but I don't even know if that's going to happen anymore. Oh, my Lord. Okay. That's something. I mean, can you really blame me for being as godly as I am? It just happens, man. I can't control it. And I think that would have been enough to get him X Factor if he had the scenario this week by literally 5 yards. What a game. Joe Burrow absolutely put on a show this season. And it could not have come at a better time because I was doing a speed rebuild. So all you have to do, if you're the Bengals, is trade off all of your draft capital for the next 2 seasons and get some crazy trades in there. And there you go. We win. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I mean, you can't really ask for a better video than that. I mean, that is perfect. Did I think we built the best roster? Well, obviously, we just won the Super Bowl, but, you know, there's some spots we could have done some different things. I think we, like I said, we did. Oh, there we go. Danielle Hunter paying off finally. Trey Hendrickson paying off. I think we Miles Jack was a really good trade. I think we undervalued our team or our draft picks a little bit, but overall, you could see it was enough because we did it. We did the damn thing. Wow. Okay. So assuming after I just ruined the series by getting a Super Bowl win on the very first freaking one, if you want to see another one, let me know by leaving a like or subscribing. Of course, that, you know, seeing support on the videos, views and likes. It's not just simple like, oh, this is going to be views and likes. I'm going to make more, money on these videos, which it is. You know, sweet, dude. I love it. But, I don't want to upload stuff you guys don't want to see. That's why we have a second channel, PKR Plays, which is non-Madden. Take a look at that. But, yeah, if you guys want to see more of these, let me know in the comment section below. Any stipulations? Should we only allow 5 minutes next time? 10 minutes is, with the trading being a little more lenient, kind of, players seem to have more value now. Maybe that's a little too much time. Maybe we try 5 minutes next time or something. Any stipulations at all like that? Can't trade for this position, that position, whatever it is. Let me know in the comment section below. What team do you think you would like to see the most next? And that is pretty much going to be it. Of course, Bulldogs a little bit later today. Second channel, PKR Plays, once again, should have a, what is that called? Should have a video, maybe God of War. I'm not sure exactly. We did play Start the COD campaign. I'd say start, but it's already halfway through on stream for twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. So something on the second channel, PKR Plays. And like I said, Bulldogs a little bit later. Doubt there'll be a stream tonight, but there could. Take a look at the community tab. That is where the information would be if there is one. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!